Okay, this video is to introduce you to the Blackboard discussion board. This is especially for those who haven't used the discussion board for other classes yet. We will be using the discussion board for peer review for your explanatory thesis and your short draft, your article draft. So to find the discussion board, when you log into your class, you open this class, you end up on the announcements. To go to the discussion board, you come over to discussions and click on that. This set here is for the 745 class, and this one is for the 930 class. I'll be referring to both of these in this article, or sorry, in this video. I'm tired. Okay, so the way, when you come onto the discussion board, you'll see that I have two forums created for you. One is the explanatory thesis workshop, and the other is the explainer short article draft. Right now, all I have on there is the due dates for the two things you have to do, which is submitting your work and commenting on your group members' work. Soon, I will have documents on here that will explain exactly what you should be doing in the commenting and the reviewing for each of these assignments. But for now, you just need to know how this works. So for the explanatory thesis workshop, you're going to come and open the workshop forum, and then you will see that I have groups set up for each of you. I kept them basically the same as the table groups that you normally sit in. So these are the people you're used to working with, even if you didn't know their names. Now you see them written down. So for your group and 930, it's the same thing for you. You open this up, and I have your table groups as well. And so even if you didn't know your classmates' names, now you can see them all written out for you. Right, so what you'll do is you'll come in and select your group. You'll open it up by clicking on the link. And then in order to post your own work, you'll start with hitting reply to this first message. So once you choose reply, for this one, it's your explanatory thesis. So you're just going to write your thesis example. And right now, I'm going to erase this. I'm going to delete this. So I'm just going to write our little equation. Okay. And that's where you would write your thesis. And then you don't have anything to submit other than that for this. So you would then go and hit submit. And you'll see that it has posted as a reply to this first post. Now then, if you were one of these other students and you needed to reply to or comment on this thesis, you would hit reply there. And then just type your thoughts in here. I'm just gonna do that because again, I'm going to delete all of this and then submit. Okay. And if you're the next person to come along and need to comment on this particular thesis, this entry, you would come back to this original one and reply. You're not replying to the person who posted here, you're replying to the thesis that's been submitted. And so you'll reply there. If you happen to be the original person and you want to comment on what the person has commented or ask a question for clarification, you could reply to this post. Right? So that's it. That's all you have to do. So if you have questions about that, you can let me know. And just so you know, I'm the only one who is able to delete posts. So if there is something that you post accidentally or something that you think later you want to resubmit something and you want to take off the original so it's less confusing, you'll just need to email me and let me know, and I'll come in and delete the post. But that is all you have to do here. Now, when you get to the drafts, so we're going to look at the article drafts. you may be working on your article in Word or Pages or something. And so what you might decide you want to do when you decide to reply so that you can post your draft is, instead of putting it all in here, you can choose Browse My Computer and attach your file. But remember, you can only attach Word and PDF files. Do not try to attach a Pages file or some other random weirdo file. If you have something that's not Word, you want to convert it to PDF. And even Word you can convert to PDF before you submit it if you would like to. So that's pretty simple. Now, if you're using Google Docs, you would want to go into your documents, and let's just use this as an example here. So I'm gonna see if I can move this out of the way, and I cannot. Well, that's interesting. Okay, well, we can kind of see it there. So what you would need to do is go to your share setting here and click on that to open it. Now mine is already set to anyone with the link can view, but that's because I've already changed it to share. If it hadn't already been changed to share, the default for mine would say anyone at Grand Rapids Community College can edit. That's the default that it's set at. Yours will say anyone at grcc.edu, or no, yours will say anyone at mail.grcc.edu can edit or comment or something. I'm not sure what this last part would be. But what you have to do is you have to click on this more, and you have to open it up so that it says on anyone with the link. Okay, it can't say this one here, whatever yours looks like here, because we don't have the same domains for our emails, and that means our Googles are actually separate from each other. So you need to make sure it says anyone with the link, and then ideally you're going to make this to anyone with the link can comment, because it's easier to comment directly on a paper. But for this purpose, because you'll have a document that will be guiding you in questions to ask, it doesn't really matter if it says can view or can comment or whatever. So as long as it says anyone with the link, whatever this says doesn't matter. So then you make sure you save that. And then you can copy the link, go back to Blackboard here. And then what you can do is you can put, give it article draft right there. Then you highlight that, click on this insert edit link, let that open up. And then you're going to paste that link here and change this to new window. And then you insert. And that becomes a clickable link once you submit it. So once I submit this, I have a link that if I click on it, will take me back to that document that I just submitted. And anyone else will be able to click on it too, because that link says anyone with the link, right? So that's the simplest way to work with the discussion board. If you have any questions about the discussion board, please let me know. If I can't help you, then maybe one of your classmates can help you, or always contacting IT can help as well.